everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And for that game against Miami, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, inside for him, it's Martin next to him. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for both these teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
Here's Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. George. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by George.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges outside. Brunson the pass to Bridges. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stripped away. Now Hart. He had 15 points last outing. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Keeps it alive, and it's Towns on the follow.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Martin the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Both shots good from the stripe. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis. With all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that Game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Hart. Towns, a screen on Martin. Hart the pass to Towns. Off target at the rim. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Brunson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. In the corner, it's Martin. Martin with the screen for George. Tries from 10, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. George has got 6.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score.
Now here's Towns. Last time, 14 points for him. Brunson against Maxey. Over to the left wing. Embiid wide open. And he hits it to tie the game up.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Anunoby outside. Oubre with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Maxey, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Towns. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Sticking with it. Bridges with some mental strength there as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Now here's Brunson. And Embiid pulls it down. Outside, Martin. Embiid finds Maxey. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Three-pointer by Embiid. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to George for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oubre, left side. Good D by Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And the first one at the line is good. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Here's George. Buries it down low. George has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And Brunson, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the 76ers. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Gordon subbed in for George. And a switch here also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And here are the 76ers now. Trailing by 2. Drummond a screen. Driving in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Brunson. Last game with 30 points. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hart. And the layup is good. Hart's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's McCain. 12 points his last outing. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. McBride with the ball. Here's Ryan. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And it's Drummond missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Maxey. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside, Towns. Kept alive by New York. Ryan the pass to Towns. Another shot. Goes up again. And at last they get one to fall.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Hard against Maxey. Towns with the defensive effort.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McCain. The Knicks making the shot. 1:24 left in the first quarter.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Latrey. And McBride gets it to go. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Drummond with a screen on Brunson. Left side, Maxey. For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Achua in for Josh Hart. Here's Maxey, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's the teardrop. Drummond, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. McCain's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Maxey against Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. They get it again. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The 76ers trail by 10 on the court for the Knicks. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center position.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Robinson against Embiid. Inside. Here's Bridges. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But true contact. He'll head to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there,
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
And he knocks down the first one. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch.
Embiid going all out. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges a screen on Maxey. Bridges outside. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's exciting to watch Bridges' growth. His offense continues to expand.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Payne. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
What's up?
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Here's Embiid. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Get the perimeter!
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 76ers third.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Knicks leading by 9. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Bridges sets the screen for Payne. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Bridges outside. Off target from outside. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 9-point game. George sets a screen for Maxey. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And stolen by Maxey. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. McBride passes to Payne. To the inside, Bridges. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. The 76ers trail by 9. And it's Oubre off the drive. That one goes. Count it. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. Here's McBride, defended by George. Pass to Payne. Now McBride. 17 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Towns finds Bridges. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks miss again. The 76ers trail by 7. And it's Oubre, the drive, and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Pass to Hart. Towns with it. Can they get it? It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Pass to Payne. Bridges kicks to Hart. Here's the floater. Martin with the block. Maxey looking it over. Outside Martin. From deep, George. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart finds Bridges. Down low, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Hart against George. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Maxey in the corner. Martin with the screen for Maxey. And his offensive struggles continue. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Into the lane. Doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. Right wing. Here's McBride. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Knicks lead.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. And there's the drive. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Hart the pass to Towns, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And New York making a change here. Sims is checked in. The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Maxey, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Brunson. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Towns finds Anunoby. Here's Ryan. A 3 ball. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Inside, Towns with the steal. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And the first one drops. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's McCain. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. New York leading by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Fires for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 11. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. It's tipped. And Drummond throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Ryan. Towns in the corner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's McCain. 11 points in the game. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
New York leading by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Maxey. 1:04 left here in the second. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
There's Brunson from deep.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Gordon missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Anunoby. Pass to Ryan. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Anunoby. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. Third point. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. For the West, LeBron James.
Well, LeBron has won this award so many times, he's probably got a separate house just for his trophies. A multi-generational talent who can dominate every facet of the game.
Without a doubt, one of the best to ever do it. Some would argue the best. I would say that it's close, but he hasn't reached over the top for me yet.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Well, he scored well, but has been economical with his shots, picking his spots, not really forcing a lot, which allows everyone else to stay involved.
Yeah, he's putting up the points, but they're winning as a team right now.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. George has got 16 points.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Anunoby outside. There's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anunoby. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 8. Left side, George. Brunson against Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Guarded by Embiid. A putback. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And Maxey keeps defenders guessing, which is why they sometimes overcommit like this.
Free throw good, Maxey. Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Maxey hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Hart. Maxey against Brunson. And here's Towns. And he gets the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
For New York, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
On the free throw, no good.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Towns kicks to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Anunoby outside. Over Oubre. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. 4th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, Anunoby in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Outside, George. Martin wide open. He fires. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks leading by 3. And here is Anunoby. Here's Brunson. The shot off that time. Good D by Embiid. He lobs it up. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges against George. To the paint. Anunoby outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Oubre kicks to George. The 76ers with another miss. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Anunoby, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Maxey sets a screen for George. And the three ball is good. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Oubre. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Ooh, that is fierce. You want to see a player with no fear? That is Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey against Brunson. Connects on the 9-footer. Brunson's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
On defense, the Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Martin kicks to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Hart the pass to McBride. Back to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's McBride. He's covered by Maxey. Shoots from the elbow. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Outside, Maxey. And he drives in. Robinson with the block. Here's the break. Here's Golick. Stolen by George. 3-on-3. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
To the inside. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's McCain. He's got 11. Driving the lane.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good. And the Knicks making a change here. Lyons checked in. So he gets them both. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Kolek. He has yet to score. McBride with the ball. Great D that time from Oubre. Pass to McCain. They set the screen. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by New York. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Kolek. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Down low. Makes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's McCain. 13 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
New York leading by 6. Inside. Kolek, no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Gordon for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Robinson. And that one is off. Good D by Drummond. Here's McCain. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Yabusele. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Robinson a screen on Oubre. Here's McBride. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now, here's Oubre. 7 points in the game. Pass to Drummond to the middle. Nice shot by Yabusele. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Robinson a screen on Oubre. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now Oubre. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .158 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Oubre. He has 7. Yabusele passes to Oubre. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Here's Payne. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Payne's got his second bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And here's Oubre. From outside, off the mark. Hart with it. He's got 8. Bridges a screen on Oubre. Shot from the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Yabusele's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McCain. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Outside Gordon. Now here's Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Here's Payne. Shoots over Oubre. Can't cash in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Towns. Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Pass to McCain. Outside, Maxey. The 3 from George. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Brunson with it. Maxey covering. To the inside, Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight. Philadelphia shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside, Maxey. Knocked loose. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Towns high post. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Pass to McCain. Outside, George. Drives to the... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Brunson against Maxey. The kick out to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on George. Here's Anunoby. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Good.
Just devastating. George making it look easy with that move.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Achua. Brunson bullies his way inside.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Embiid. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. The dunk by Achua.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Bridges misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Drummond sets the screen for George. He takes it in. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Martin's checked in for the 76ers. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. George dishes to Drummond. Clock at 6. And the 76ers get it back.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Drummond. Here's George. With some arc, he lays it in. George has got 30 points.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
Maxey against Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Robinson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Martin.
Right here.
Drummond passes to Maxey. To tie it up. Embiid with the power.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. To the paint. Bridges misses. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Brunson outside. Back to Towns. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Towns has got 21.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Drummond. From deep, George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Towns finds Anunoby. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Now, here's George. Going inside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Robinson a screen on Oubre. And stolen by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Martin with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Knicks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Towns finds Brunson. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense from Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Yabusele comes in for Martin. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Anunoby, and the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding, and his awareness of when to go for the block.
Drummond's checked in for Yabusele.
One shot.
Free throw good, Robinson. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey kicks to Drummond. Outside, Maxey. Here's George. Second chance shot and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. George has got 32 points in the game.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
New York moving the ball around. Stolen by George. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Towns missing. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Oubre outside. It's good from long range. Oubre's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Brunson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Maxey with it, now guarded by Towns. Embiid sets the pick for George from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Crosses over. No good that time. George with the defensive effort. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bridges, no one around him. New York missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Brunson. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Now George. It's rebounded by Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Hart. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Drummond. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3, but they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
.30 seconds left in the game.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Brunson. Good!
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Buries the triple. Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.